na no na one Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Kolanche no guarantor student loan policy and opena mo ka ho ase.
Okay.
Previously so sa na we twimi so na TVET one more office omolanche chair basis and sa 32 state of the art TVET centers one mo siama TVET for no so no. I feel so one Vice President they are sub former. There's a last week a lot of activities also.
And your more activities pa.
I know you busy pa last week there na.
Kwa o see a chia no na mum World Bank is ikano. Away.
Okay. Yeah, me that's it. Me go straight to the point.
Okay.
World Bank sikano at the Ministry of Education account to me no can say. Na
me say no.
Honna essentially money ba no.
Okay.
Say you can World Bank grant na one more the buy na baby wo hwan say bi wo friend Gallop. Na Gallop no ye wo suapon mako 10,000 aye basic school sa aye
and yenye suapon
aye school suapon ye up to the tertiary level ya utwi no te say me
ye be na kakra
basic school no be kan say so utwi
enu ye mfitiase
school good at the basic level no ye wo schools ye mako 10,000 Gallop projects no fa ho ka na se bon ho bra na Gallop project no ye World Bank grant award the Ministry of Education in Ghana ban said these schools near schools are Brunei because say low performing one more modern bono e wo form kakra nti yemfa interventions ene akadia ebeboa ma school no apija na mmofra no masua na yede akoso nti yakoba sa na Brunei fe be a friend learning outcomes there will be improvement in the learning outcomes.
Okay.
The Gallop project no e wo hodada na COVID the breno na disruptions kakra yede e buy said na work no and World Bank say me the be a friend additional funding be de e ba be ka ho.
Okay.
Na say na COVID aba ye hunu say ya church ne additional for ne wo so munya technology nim die no ye train ye teachers about 40,000 of them in digital literacy. Na aha na asem no nyina wo.
Okay.
Asem no be e wo ne say World Bank sika na nya sika ye de ma for training se fa ko training crofo. World Bank sika na ye resource base sika sa na obenya nti obemma bibi te se bia obeche se bia ya o se bia opeso ye free SHS abanti aban opeso ye free SHS bia World Bank nya de en support World Bank says before meet ma support free SHS and I say bia wasi dan ma 100 abetim di school for na de agumansa na medisika na de amount nti we hwesa 1.2 million dollars here na additional funding na nya sika for the purposes of the training. World Bank say meet mama 1.2 million dollars now what they aboa with development whether a friend say teaching and learning materials, training of teachers, and now they be a model provision of infrastructure in Kuyani at the basic level. No, name before me this says
make us a secano.
There be for training. There be.
Me babe kind adiacho.
Come on,
cover note for COVID-19 accelerated funding request. I'm sure you have that document. That document page 12 or yes, I'm going to page 12, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is page 12. So there's a table there, item 3, or say number of teachers trained in using distant learning methods disaggregated by gender. That's the indicator. Description: the integrated digital literacy course will incorporate distance learning training and the subcomponent 5.1. I'll take you to subcomponent 5.1 and target 40,000. Check for understanding assessment inbuilt in the online integrated digital literacy course. So me feel say ye dey ma teacher for entity ye ewo
in the na make a hobano mema 1.2 million dollars. Now the aboa which woman no ebetumpon na before that I made this 1.2 million dollars be ma no I just say wutimi demonstrate say what chere wetima training wo teacher for at least 40,000 in digital literacy and sana medicine na yede amount and the World Bank funding regime no wo mo first kind ma say project we nie na jessica no koye no
help me understand 1.2 million na ne botaye ni say yede
1.2 million dollars no
yes
afi me no kasa ikra no afi ne ye be budgetary allocation e de aboa wa adesua epeja at the basic level.
So let's go to the letter that the ministry wrote. Say if it is for Athena budgetary allocation na then your minister actual letter say ye wie training no
nti mama nchire mama nchire masika me wie ho na ka beboa pa nti before I will qualify for sika no there will be a condition precedent also where the umiti Ghana your condition is say na was a training ya cheche for 40,000 in digital literacy nti my Ghana
$1.2 million no na ye dey online training
there wo mom na over fund nti government of Ghana and a fund the training of the teachers to be able to qualify for the $1.2 million. The new World Bank
no, what you are telling us is different.
Oh yeah, so, I speak for the Ministry of Education. Really? I speak for the Minister for Education.
Okay.
And I'm speaking on authority.
On the 28th of February, help me understand this later. Good. On the 28th of February 2022, this letter is written by your minister, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. He wrote that consultancy services for the design, development, and deployment digital teacher training content and platform under Gallup COVID-19 interventions. Then, I don't know, me phone person say me sano. Kindly refer to the above correspondence or something above contract between Ministry of no, this is not what I'm looking for. I'll look for that particular letter. This one but World Bank has indicated that any GPE global partnership of education I indicate to say $1.2 million you know the year training digital training
and the misconception that is no
and you when you spoke to Omahini wo ekosi senso who admit say ane
and say a lot of Ghanaians aye a bit make us say entiase no emai we say ye kan nyina aye onwanwa
help us understand
ye can World Bank sika at no point will World Bank give you money say fakoye we
no
and the World Bank sika all over the world
additional funding
1.2
million almost say yemfa nye training
no it has nothing to do with some funding training no it's a
1.2 ni some funding
$1.2 million additional funding to the Gallup facility Gallup project ni say development it could be is at the discretion of the ministry into what the baby ye betonkuya ebia ye the beboa with ebia teachers training in whatever field but not that training condition precedent what the qualify for sika no say you have to train 40,000 teachers before you qualify for the money into the
press conference minister you know last week that press conference minister can say sikano the trainee teachers
no, minister
40,000
no,
now 40,057
yeah, what the member has a metrim yeah
minister
press conference no
okay say
me na organize the press conference
okay.
na me jana na press conference
okay.
Minister Semne say you training even more than that because first of all na KA Technologies already no more check laptops that
okay
so in the first of all we leverage on their platform say more supply laptops na more platform there let's leverage on your platform
okay
again and based on Education Regulatory Act na abano your agency are responsible for a teacher for no man in teacher regulation that is the NTC one also conducted the similar training
okay
and to look at the numbers KA Technologies platform no and NTC platforms nearby it's an excess of what World Bank required you train over 90,000 which means say you are training even more than what World Bank required. Now, Yama Musa question. Say yes, you cannot need training now. How will the money be sitting in the accounts of the ministry? What it means in say Ministry of Education in Ghana buy moment pesika to conduct a training. Now we use our training in moment I qualify for the World Bank money. Until you could see clearly say a lot of Ghanaians enter adiria say and then people say World Bank the $1.2 million biaba and the ministry so the training no one find no.
Unfortunately no. President Bekasa wo Green Ghana na say ye be kona minister is press conference no point 10. Consequently, the World Bank transferred 1.2 million to the ministry after their internal clearance of the PBC. The funds will be programmed for Gallup implementation activities in the next budget cycle.
Good.
Any assembly because
the funds will be allocated because the funds was not used for the training. Very well.
Say time wa memua ejuada mini time. Ebenada me no meeting.
I'm
I
fine.
studio
Me,
na.
me the party in
Yeko Green Ghana. Abasisia.
Technology and Innovation, and Member of Parliament for Sefiyoso, Minister for Information and Member of Parliament for Kwasi, IRB, the Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Chairman of the Green Ghana Project, the Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, members of the Diplomatic Corps, NIGA, Nime, Name, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. A year ago, Ghanaians from all walks of life came together to plant trees across the country, marking the maiden edition of Green Ghana Day. We set for ourselves a target of planting some 5 million trees. In fact, in the end, we planted some 7 million trees, 80% of which have survived and are doing very well. I want to use this opportunity once again to thank you all, my fellow Ghanaians, and everyone who contributed to the success of that program. Happily, Green Ghana Day has no political party affiliate coloration, as we all agree that we must leave generations unborn, no matter their political affiliation, with a greener, sustainable future. Ladies and gentlemen, this year our target is to plant at least 20 million trees. Even though 20 million may sound like a lot, it is nowhere near what we have lost over the years. Trees, and indeed forests, are necessary for our own survival and that of our planet. They furnish us with water, food, and oxygen, and they mitigate climate change to provide us with a livable climate. They prevent erosion, protect our water bodies from siltation and drying up, serve as sources of medicine, make available habitats for wildlife and microorganisms, constitute windbreaks, regulate atmospheric temperature and climate change, give us clean air for good health, and offer sources of livelihoods for many of our people. Globally, some 1.6 billion people depend on forests for their livelihoods. And in Ghana, some 85% of the population rely on forest resources for subsistence to satisfy their socio-cultural needs. Despite their importance to our existence, our forests are depleting at an alarming rate. Some 80 years ago, half of the Earth's surface was covered by forests. Today, with an estimated forest area of 4 billion hectares, forests cover less than 30% of the world's surface. In the last 3 decades alone, the world has lost 1,037,846,602 acres of forest, more than 10% of the current total forest area. More troubling is the current data which shows that globally, we're losing 150 acres of rainforest every single minute, 200,000 acres a day, and 79 million acres a year. And this is just rainforest. Here in Ghana, we've lost some 100,000 acres of natural forest in the last decade alone. Our timber industry, which generated jobs for thousands of people, is suffering. The Odum, Wawa, mahogany, sapele, and several other wood species of the timber industry are also depleting at an alarming rate. Apart from their economic value, forests are home to most of the Earth's terrestrial biodiversity and crucial to our fight against climate change. The climate crisis is said to be reaching a tipping point. We are advised by the experts and the teachings of the Paris Agreement of COP21 to keep global temperatures below 1.5 degrees Celsius in order to avoid the worst impacts of climate change. But at the current rate, global warming is projected to reach 3.2 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. But the experts also tell us that one of the surest ways of dealing with the climate crisis is through the preservation and development of forests and other nature-based solutions. As it is said, the lungs of the earth, forests play a crucial role in the sustainability of our planet and our life on earth by absorbing carbon dioxide and contributing to emission reduction. That is why in 2017, we joined several leading cocoa and chocolate producing companies and countries to sign the Cocoa and Forest Initiative Statement of Intent in London, where we undertook to halt deforestation and forest degradation in the cocoa value chain in Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, the world's two biggest cocoa producing countries. Indeed, our commitment goes beyond halting deforestation in the cocoa value chain, but goes also to halting deforestation and forest degradation generally. Is articulated by the dynamic, hard-working Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, the Honorable Samuel A. Jinapor, Member of Parliament for Damango. We are embarked on an aggressive afforestation and reforestation program aimed at restoring our lost forest cover and halting the current rate of deforestation. It is in this spirit that I call on each and every one of you, whether you are a Ghanaian or not, insofar as you are in Ghana, to join us today to plant at least 20 million trees. I call on members of parliament, members of corporate Ghana, traditional leaders, entrepreneurs, teachers, nurses, doctors, lawyers, judges, workers, farmers, bankers, students, religious leaders, traders, civil servants, public servants, members of the diplomatic corps, and indeed, every person living in Ghana, as well as those visiting Ghana on Green Ghana Day, to help us plant these trees. Together, let us build a greener future for current and future generations of Ghanaians and mankind. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of our Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Thank you, Wandanyesi. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause. We're grateful to you, Mr. President, for your kind words and to your call to each and every one to support this great venture. For which reason, I'm delighted to acknowledge our sponsors who have shown great faith in this process. Ladies and gentlemen, Access Bank is here represented by the Managing Director. Would you please make welcome Mr. Olumide Olatunji. Thank you very much for joining us. We're also joined by the FBN Bank. Mr. William Amonikwe is the Head of Business Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much. We receive with joy the head of the civil service, Nana Ajekum Jamina. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the civil service. But of particular mention are all our partners who have made this year's project a reality. I'm talking about the Ghana Forest Investment Program, the Forest Plantation Development Fund, the Department of Parks and Gardens, the Ritchie Plantation Limited, Zoom Lion, but notable amongst them, ladies and gentlemen, the National Alternative Employment and Livelihood Program for illegal miners who are providing the 20 million seedlings. A round of applause. Thank you, Louis Carroll, for your leadership. This morning, in adding his voice to what we're doing here, we're joined by a national icon. I give to you, Stone Boy! We welcome you, Stone Boy. And so here to say thank you on behalf of the ministry and all her partners, it's my pleasure to invite the chair of the Green Ghana Project, who is the Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Make welcome the Honorable Benito Owusu-Bill.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Samuel A. Jinapo, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers, Members of Parliament, the clergy, Nime, Name, our dear students and tutors, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the Almighty God for giving us such a beautiful morning and a good weather for this important ceremony. I have the pleasure and honor to extend to His Excellency our gratitude for leading the nation today to plant 20 million trees of various species across the 16 regions of Ghana. The target for the 2022 edition of Green Ghana Day indeed is an ambitious target, but I can assure you, Your Excellency, that we are going to exceed the target today just as we did last year. I would also like to extend our appreciation to all our collaborating institutions, corporate Ghana, our religious bodies, traditional authorities, state and non-state actors, for the tremendous support we have received from them from last year to this period. We are all going out today, Your Excellency, after this short ceremony, to plant massively in various locations, and by the close of the day, we can give a good account of trees planted. I thank you all for honoring our invitation, and may God bless us all. Green Ghana, let's go planting.
We're grateful to you, our indefatigable Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and the Chair of the Green Ghana Project, the Honorable Benito Owusu-Bill. Mr. President, Honorable Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this event, the President, in the company of the Minister, will proceed to plant the ceremonial tree, and thereafter we shall have other identifiable groups and individuals do same. To this end, I can only invoke the blessings of God Almighty on this great day, the Green Ghana Day, on the Green Ghana Project, on you, the President of the Republic, for this great vision, and upon us all in our homeland Ghana, that Ghana may be great, strong, and green. Shall we please rise for the anthem? Green Ghana Day. Green Ghana Day. Green Ghana Day.
come and say, one recognize of a and another by a crop.
Okay, bring it down, bring it down. It is true. It is true. And then what's it? Now that the President of the Republic has planted the ceremonial tree, we shall invite the minister, together with the regional minister, the head of the civil service, the Anglican bishop, the Minister for Information, Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, the Minister for Environment, our sponsors Access Bank, the FBN Bank, the Church of Pentecost, no! Wait, I'll explain to you. You know that the president always takes not me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we receive His Royal Majesty King Ni Teiko Sakitru the second Gamanche as he plants a ceremonial tree on the Green Ghana Day 2022. I did not intervene. No, wait. I did not intervene. But they were coming from the back. Watch. They were coming from the back. And they were interrupting, asking everybody to step out. So listen, I think, no, wait. I'm listening to all of you. So the one that you just said, that statement, yes, sir. Henceforth, when the head of state, yes, the presidency, and control, yes, I came to you. Then what did I say? I did not also take any action. So that's what I'm telling you. No, I'm going to. I know. I just told that he is here. That is all, because they were interrupting him. They were asking people to stand up. And he was speaking. And so I just told him that he is here. Whatever action he took, I don't mean. You did not tell me. He has seen. The president was sleeping. That's what I'm trying to say. As far as all state parties are concerned, just defend.